Soybean farmer. Day off from the cigar shop, getting some things done around here at the little farm. And got to the next thing to do. I wanted to get on that little Ford tractor and go cut some more land. Got a flat tire on the disc. But, hey, it's sitting way over there, and praise God, I found out that this drop cord I inherited when my daddy died, he was an electrician, and he needed a good heavy-duty drop cord of some length. It reaches all the way out there. So, let's go out here and see if we can get this tire off. I got my electric impact wrench, but the jack's in kind of a hairy spot. I can only get a short stroke to jack it up with. That's kind of annoying. Probably be here a minute or two doing this. Whoa, that's, give me some more leverage. I think, oh, you have to mash that button. There we go. Alright. Ooh, much better. Yeah, I forgot you have to mash that button right there on this thing to extend the handle out. It's coming up. These tires were, now they got to be 20 years old. It looks like the tread separated on it. But I tried to blow it up so I could get it over to the barn because I didn't realize that this drop cord was as long as it is. And the air went out of it just as fast as I was putting it in it. So that didn't work. Well, it might be high enough. Probably have to jack it up some more when I get back with a good tire. What I do is I go down to the tire store in town and go out to their scrap pile and find one same size so the discs don't get like that. And then ask them if they'll put it on this rim for me, and they usually charge me about $10, which I'm really willing to pay. Because if you've ever fought one of these tires on one of these rims, I mean, I got 2 tire spoons, or tools, whatever you call them. But it is one heck of a fight. It ain't fun. Alright, let's see, that goes there. Reverse is there. Get it off. Thank you. I'll do that one next. Whoa! Taking that, but I didn't bring no hammer. You usually need a hammer to knock this thing off of here. This is one of those hateful hubs. And kick it off with my foot. Or yank it off. No, they're stuck. Gonna need a hammer. Go get a hammer. Alright, let's go get a hammer. Yeah, I was looking forward to spending the rest of the afternoon riding this little tractor, drinking coffee and smoking cigars. But we got a pit stop here. Yeah, I'll be stuck. There. Ugh. Oh yeah, that's kind of tore up. That's what they call steel belt. Coming all through there. Yeah, I hate when I bought these. Bought this disc. I got it for $800. Problem was these hubs were all messed up. These ain't the original. I put these on there. But I didn't know what I was doing when I bought these things. I should have bought the kind that had the studs sticking out. Because this is just like the rear wheels on the combine. They're a royal pain to get back together. because you can't just lift this tire up and stick it on the studs. That'd probably be the most annoying part of the whole job. Well, let's see. Come here. Yeah, why is the truck way down there when I need it over here? And put it in the back of the truck with a mighty heave-ho. Get in the truck. I almost went in there. There. That's pretty messed up. Well, let's go to Wendell, to the little town, and get a tire off of the old tire pile. We'll be back in I don't know. It'd be nice if it was like 20 minutes. I hope it ain't no hour. Well, that didn't work out quite like I expected. Today's what they call Easter Monday here in the South, and I didn't realize that the tire store would be closed. So I went down to the station run by the nice Hispanic man, and he was open, and he had a pile of used tires. And this one is not quite as tall as what I had, but it'll get the steel off the ground for turning around and going between the fields and the barn. So, problem solved, and I can get back to work. Up here at this end of the field, there's a real good slope, and at the top of the field there's 2 yards. There's where my grandmother's house was at. Actually, it's the old home place, and then it joins right into my aunt's yard. Now these are lawns, well, grass and weeds, but this hard packed soil area, the water cannot soak in. So when we get one of those serious monsoon type rains, every bit of that water comes right down through here to the left of where you see me pulling the disc harrow right now. You can't really see it because the weeds have grown up in it, but there's a very serious rut. I had gotten to the point where I was starting to bounce through it, And what I'm doing now is fixing that rut. With a disc harrow like the one I'm pulling, the front gain natural tendency is to throw dirt away from the disc. Now the rear gain, if everything's balanced out right, grabs that dirt and throws it back towards the center. And if you've balanced the disc harrow out so that you've got the same depth on the front and the back, you end up with flat ground. But what I'm doing here is taking advantage of the fact that the front gain is throwing the dirt over in the rut that the water made, and since the back gain can't really reach it, it's not throwing it back behind the disc. So it's leaving that dirt over in the rut. Real simple way to fix a rut. And it took several passes, as you can see here, to throw enough dirt over in that rut to fix it. That's how I've fixed this rut in the years that we've had those serious, 5 inches of rain in 20 minutes, 30 minutes, where all that water builds up there in those yards and runs down through here. What I think my total solution is to back off about 5 or 6 more feet to the left of where you see I'm going up, and just sow it up in grass and don't ever cut it up again, and that would solve that problem. But I've fixed it. Now I'm going to just go right back across it instead of bouncing across it. I've pretty much got some dirt thrown in it. I'm taking off to the other end of the field now. So that's pretty much how I fix a rut. What I'm doing down here at this end of the field is I turned short because I like nice clean lines, and I'm right here next to my house. So I'm just going back and forth to cut this ground up. It's pretty hard here. It takes several passes to get it, cut. And I'm trying to break the weeds so that I can drop the chisel plow in here and break it deep. And then when we really get ready to prepare this field for planting, I'll have it chiseled so that I can actually get in it, and then take the heavy offset and drop it in there. And as you can see right here, I stopped dead right where I want a crisp line and pick up the disc, swing out here in another field that the only thing that's happened out here was what I call vertical tillage. Now the point of the vertical tillage is just cutting up the soybean stalk residue. Cut it, open it, let air get in it, let the other things get in it that cause it to break down and decompose. Now this time I'll try to get a little more speed so I can actually roll some of this weed matter I'm coming up on right now, and break it open and start to get my line like I want it right here. Of course the 40-20 is sitting down there in the way, so I'm just kind of turning short before I get to the actual corner of the field. Well, I was just giving a little narrative description of what was going on here. I don't know why it is, and I get on the tractor, I don't think I can talk louder than that motor. So I don't know, maybe I can't think of anything to say. And so I was just out there riding with my own thoughts. Everybody, thanks for watching my videos, and thank you very much for subscribing to Soybean Farmer. Good night. Goodbye.